So years ago, I attended a freshman summer session at a college, and I met the guy that was in charge of the dorm, the dean, on the day that I checked in and I moved into the dormitory. He's a nice enough guy, didn't really have much interaction with him, and that was fine with me. Over the next couple of weeks, got into the swing of going to class and doing the freshman college thing for a little while. And we came up on a week where all the guys in the dorm were invited to an assembly in the chapel. And myself, along with over 100 other guys, showed up to this assembly. And as we sat there, the dean starts presenting, various rules of the dorm and all and expectations and all of that stuff. And at one point, he looks at all the guys and says, "Hey, does anyone have any questions for me?" And sure enough, so there's a guy in the back raised his hand up, and the dean looks at him and addresses him by his name and asks him what his question was. I'm sitting there thinking, one out of over 100 guys, thinking, I'm sure the dean knew this guy. I'm sure he had known him before. There's no way he could know his name. Whatever. The dean answers his question, and he says, "Anyone else?" Someone else raises their hand, and the dean addresses that person by their name. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, so only people that know the dean are asking questions, because he knew that guy's name too. After he addresses that question, he looks directly at me and says, "Glenn, do you have any questions for me?" Boom, mind blown, right? I'm sitting there, one person who's only been there for a couple of weeks out of over 100 guys, and this guy knew me. He knew my name. He called me by name. And throughout the rest of the assembly session, he carried on a conversation with the guys, calling each person by their name. He knew the names of most everybody in that room. There's something about being called by name that is special. It shows that the communicator took the time to get to at least know what your name was. That's very rare in this world, right? In fact, more often than not, it feels and it seems like you're just another number. You're just another person. You get buried in with the crowd. A lot of times we can feel insignificant. We can feel worthless almost. Here's something cool though to think about. The God of this universe knows your name. He knows your needs. He knows the desires of your heart. And he loves you. Check this out. Isaiah 43 says, "Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine." John 8:3 says, "The sheep hear his voice, and he calls his own sheep by name and leads them out." And then finally in Exodus 33, says, "The Lord said to Moses, this very thing that you have spoken I will do, for you have found favor in my sight, and I know you by name." Today's song we're going to listen to is "He Knows My Name." It's a song that's been around for a long time. I know most of you know it and have sung it many times. But over the years, This song has been an awesome reminder to me that I'm special, that I mean something, that the God of this universe knows who I am. As we listen to the song today, I hope that you are reminded that God knows your name and He loves you very much.
I have a maker, He formed my heart before even time began. My life was in His hands. He knows my name. He knows my every thought. He sees each tear that falls, and He hears me when I call. Let's sing. I have a Father, He calls me His own. He'll never leave me, no matter where I go. He knows my name. He knows my every thought. He sees each tear that falls, and He hears me when I call. Sing that again. He knows my name. He knows my every thought. He sees each tear that falls, and He hears me when I call. One more time. He knows my name. He knows my name. He knows my every thought. He sees each tear that falls, and He hears me when I call. And He hears me when I call.